end of the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Hands it off from the gun. He's got some space. Look out. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Moore. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he scores! Touchdown, Oregon!
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Snap to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tailback with another carry. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense getting set. It's second down. Gives it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Direct snap to the back.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Sayan. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, that is not what you want on third down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some third down conversions.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw over the middle. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Ohio State. Breaks away to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it with the draw play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
On the ground, it's Davison. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. To throw, it's Moore. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Ducks are on the move here. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Breaking tackles and going. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no answer for this wide receiver.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, what I'm most impressed with is his balance through contact. You can see as he breaks tackles and continues to turn towards the end zone, that balance is just evident, and it's hard to get him down to the ground. That is a great run.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaking. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Breaks into the clear. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed in that play. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry
all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hill. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Davison. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Gets made on the out route. Here he goes. Inside the 40. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Football comes out. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards.
Well, as soon as you're a runner as a quarterback, you got to think about ball security and tucking that thing high and tight. This defense is fast, they are physical, and he puts it on the ground. Lucky for him, it bounces right back to him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field. And, Chris, you got to go to the matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle made after just a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? A direct snap. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw. It's Moore. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
This drive has now reached the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's how you finish a play. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Heading to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joe, an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Quarterback operating an empty set. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it. He could go. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Returns it for a pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points, and then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick 6 going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Davison. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Gonna run it, it's Davison. Oh, look out, he's gonna... And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race at the 30 now. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run it to the right side. Fights off a defender. Oh, they fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. The running back here on a direct snap. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. A running play called on 4th down. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joel. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge 4th down stop. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Short game makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They'll finally bring them down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
This is just a game-changing play right here. Not only the interception, but the huge return on the back of it to set up the offense with great field position. Now they've got to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. What a tremendous play.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got open space. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Moves left out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Trying to find some room. It's Davison. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Play fake, looking to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd advantage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Second down play coming up. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Moves out of the pocket, and he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Coming after him. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world?
Got an opening here. Here's the second down play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they've got him.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. It can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab behind the line, it's Parker. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air. It's Sayin. Caught near the goal line. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. They go with a direct snap, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking a profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
He'll make it into the end zone. How about that? A wild, gutsy call. They fake the PAT and get it in for 2. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Defense not pressing this time. It's a shotgun run call. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0.